it's more here from Aloha Fit, and I've got my assistant back there chilling in the shade. Today on Saturday's workout we have a Tabata based workout, but you could also eliminate the intervals and just make it a rep based workout. So Tabata basically is interval training for a total of 4 minutes. It's 8 rounds of 20 seconds with a 10-second break in between. But you could just do 10 reps of each exercise and go down the list in order. So I broke it down into one Tabata per movement category. So we got one for legs or lower body, we got one for core, we have one for pushing, and we have one for pulling. Now this workout includes a kettlebell, but if you don't have one, you can always get really creative. If you have a regular dumbbell at home, that'll work. Or if you have a really heavy book or maybe a plastic water jug, just something really heavy that you can hold on to, that would work just as well. So without further ado, I'm gonna get started. So the first interval we have is for the legs. So you're gonna have 4 exercises and then you're gonna repeat each one in order. So the first one is gonna be squats, then you've got side lunges, you've got step-ups or knee drives on the left leg, and then step-ups or knee drives on the right leg, and then you would go back to top, squats, side lunges, step-ups or high knee drives, and step-ups or knee drives. So I'm gonna demonstrate real quick. So for squats, right? Sitting back on the heels. So I'm just gonna do 5 of each. So 3, 2, and 1. All right, so remember, weight back on the heels, knees track over toes, pretend like you're sitting back in a chair. You can also use a chair if you're still doing modified squats as well. Side lunges, right, we're gonna step to the side, knees gonna track over second and third toe, my weight's gonna go back over the heel. It's going side to side. Right, so you'd be doing that for that 20 seconds, going at your own pace. You could go fast, you could go slow. Remember, the important thing is just to get moving. So I'll do 1 more each side. Excellent. Okay, and then after that we would have knee drives or step-ups. So you do the step-ups like we did in our workout on Thursday, or if you wanted to do knee drives, it's 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and then I'm pushing off on that heel, on that front leg. You can also do these on a Bosu ball if you have one. Whoa, I lost my balance there. Still feeling this morning's virtual class. So here we go, other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, cool. So that would be your leg interval. So you have your core interval also. So we got overhead sit-ups, we have side plank hip lifts on the right, and then we have side plank hip lifts on the left in Russian twists. So for your overhead sit-ups, remember it's hands up towards the sky, lowering all the way down nice and slow, coming back up, right? You can also, if you want to make it harder, you can hold a weight over your head. I usually end up holding my assistant. She's behaving herself back there. The other option, right, is modified, so we can lower down slowly. We can grab the back of the thighs and we can roll up, right? So this is the better option if we're not able to come up all the way. So I do that for 20 seconds. I take my 10-second break, and then next I would have side plank hip lifts. So I'd stack the knees, stack the hips, make sure your elbow's underneath your shoulder, and I'm contracting through the core here to lift. So I'm just gonna do 3, 2, 1. So I'd stay on that interval on that side for the entire interval, and then we would switch. We do the same thing on the other side. 3, 2, 1. All right, and then I would take my break, and then we would do Russian twist. So remember, back nice and straight, moving side to side. You can also keep the feet on the ground. You could add a weight, a dumbbell, or if you have a slam ball or something like that, heavy water bottle, whatever you have works, okay? So that would be your core interval. So you would do those 4 exercises, repeat them again. You could do 10 reps of each, or if you want to do the 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off to do a full round of Tabata. Okay, after that we got pushing. So push interval, we have of course push-ups. So remember, you can do them from your knees, you can do them from your toes. You can also do them against a wall. All options are good options, okay? So I do 20 seconds of those, and then you can do You can do tricep dips if you have a chair available, or if you want to, kettlebell tricep overhead press. I always teach it with 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, so that way you can, you can keep your tailbone pointed down at the ground. That way we don't end up with a pregnancy back situation. No longer pregnant, so no pregnancy back situation. After that we got chest press. So we're gonna lay all the way down the ground. Again, you can use a heavy book or something like that. You don't need a kettlebell necessarily. I'm gonna be pushing up and down, okay? All right, and then after that, we got chest press. So for my chest press, I'm gonna be standing, going straight up from the center of the chest. And again, we can use a heavy book. If you have lighter dumbbells, that works well as well. Okay, so those would be the 4 exercises for your push interval, right? You could do 10 reps of each. You could do the Tabata format as well. Last but not least, we have the pulling one. So pulling is gonna be kettlebell deadlifts, single arm row on one side, single arm row on the other, and then we got our pullovers. So deadlifts, right? Knees track over toes, keeping the back nice and neutral. I'll move over here so you can see it better, right? Try to keep your head and neck aligned and neutral as well. All right, so we're gonna do 10 reps of those, or 20 seconds. And then single arm row, shoulder over wrist, pulling straight back. We're gonna stay on that one arm for that entire interval, and then we would switch. Remember, the leg that's back is the same side you're working on, right? Otherwise you're gonna end up hitting yourself in the leg. Create space, keep your back in neutral, belly button in towards spine. All right, and then last we got our pullovers. So for our pullovers, that's the one where we keep the elbows straight. So we're not gonna bend at all, we're gonna keep the elbows straight. We're gonna go overhead, and then I'm gonna contract, thinking about right outside my rib cage, to bring it back up. Now you're only gonna go as far as you can keep your elbows straight. So if they start to bend at about here, just stop there, right? So that way we can continue working on the muscles that we want to, instead of getting other guys who want to step in. All right, so Ellie, you did a great job keeping it together. Ooh, come here, come say goodbye. So from me and my assistant coach to you, much love, good luck, have lots of fun. Thank you to everybody who's been sending me really kind messages of support and donations to keep the classes going. I really appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you so much, much love. If there's anything that I can do with helping you come up with substitute exercises or modifications, please shoot me an email, send me a text, and I'm happy to help. Alrighty guys, we'll see you later.